Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Art of Awesomeness podcast. This is episode 13. I'm your host, Adrian Kiswani, accompanied today by our host, Christian Caito.
Hello.
Welcome, Christian.
Hi.
We need to give them a backstory. We need to let them know.
Okay, so it started with Adrian. And
Dude, I just had the biggest laugh attack of my life.
He had a huge laugh attack over a cough.
Dude.
And it looks like he's over it now, but I think it's still lingering a little bit.
Stop. No, don't bring it back up.
And
that was bad.
Just when we had
another
take of this, we went to see the National Days, and it was blank.
It was like, so it's actually, it's going to be the intermission for this video. Yeah. But pretty much you'll see it later, but to give you a gist, what happened was we were starting off this episode. I was like, hey, okay, we're going to show you the National Days. And I clicked to where the National Days were going to be, and it was blank.
Yeah.
So that was not.
Still blank.
Still blank. But I have written them down right here. So we do have the first order of business.
Which is...
Happy National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. Happy National Drinking Straw Day. And Happy National Fruitcake Toss Day. Yeah. As some of you will know, a few episodes ago, or maybe it was last episode, it was Fruitcake Day. So toss your fruitcake if you still have it.
Yeah, toss your fruitcake.
So... yeah. Wow. Okay.
Anyway, we're just gonna take this lightly because
really are because that was wow. We could not stop laughing, guys.
Anyway, we're gonna be talking about personality types.
We are. So Christian and I both took the personality quiz on 16 personalities. That website, I'm sure many of you have done that, and it gives you a pretty accurate representation of what your personality is. We've both taken the test, and we're gonna go over sort of the basic stats of our personalities, and then we're going to go in depth on each one of ours. This episode might cover both of our personalities. If not, it'll be a two-parter, and we'll see. We don't know yet.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this?
I guess we're going to read off of our papers first. If you want to tell them tell them about you.
I am a mediator or infpata.
NFPT.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ew. There's the first category is extroverted and introverted.
Yeah.
I am more introverted than I am extroverted. 58% introverted, 42% extroverted. Next category, intuitive and observant. I am not as observant as I am intuitive. Yeah. Do you want me to say the percentages?
Yeah.
69% intuitive and 31% observant. Thinking and feeling, 35% thinking and 65% feeling. Judging and prospecting, 42% judging and 58% prospecting. Forgot what prospecting meant. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
I don't think we even talked about it, did we?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Assertive and turbulent, 43% assertive and 57% turbulent. My role, a diplomat, but it's not what you think. Strategy is constant improvement to chase away my crippling fear of inescapable anxiety.
That was good. Okay, so my personality type is an advocate. All right, so that would be abbreviated as INFJT. If you're looking at how extroverted I am versus how introverted I am, I still can't stop with that whole... Okay, anyways, we're going to keep moving. Dang it. Okay, so I'm much more introverted than I am extroverted. I'm 72% introverted and only 28% extroverted. So that's the thing.
Pretty good.
Intuitive, I'm 70% intuitive, 30% observant. Thinking and feeling are almost 50-50. Thinking is 47% and then feeling is 53%. Judging and prospecting are again pretty close, 54% judging and then 46% prospecting. And then I am 35% assertive and then 65% turbulent. Like Christian, my role is also a diplomat, and then my strategy, again, same as Christian, is constant improvement. So with that out of the way, Christian and I are the same, essentially, as far as we're both more introverted, we're both more intuitive, we both are more feeling, The only place where we
Judging? Or...
judging is different. So I'm more of the judging, Christian's more of the prospecting, and then again we're the same, that we are more turbulent than we are assertive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's sort of the quick and easy rundown of our personality types. And right here on the computer, we're going to be looking at this screen. I might actually put it up where it's applicable for you guys who are watching this on YouTube. But we have the screen right here, and we're going to be reading off of the 16 Personalities website all of the categories of our own personalities so that you guys can get to know us a bit better on the inside. So, yeah. I don't know if that was the best wording.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I'm going to change that. Ready? I'm going to restart that.
What do you mean restart that?
No, I'm going to do it again.
Wait, are they still going to see this part?
Yeah. Oh. So pretty much you guys are going to get to know us a whole lot better personally.
Okay.
Dang it. All right.
So we're going to be talking about a few things.
Yeah, so we're going to be starting with Christian's personality type, which is a mediator. There are two types of mediators that you can be. It's INFPA, INFPT. The only difference between the A and the T is assertive and turbulent. Christian is turbulent. And then, so we have the introduction. So I don't know, do you want me to read this, or would you rather read your own?
I'll read mine, you read yours.
Okay, sounds good. And then we can talk about it at the end of each section. So this is the introduction.
On the outside, mediators may seem quiet or even shy, but they often have vibrant, passionate inner lives. Because they make up such a small portion of the population, people with this personality type may sometimes feel misunderstood or out of step in the world. Fortunately, their caring nature can help them create and sustain deep relationships with their loved ones. Mediators value authenticity, empathy, and harmony. These personalities tend to act with the best of intentions, and they are rightly proud of this trait. That said, they may feel isolated or discouraged when other people don't share their idealism. You want me to say that quote too, or?
You can, yeah.
J. Double R. Tolkien.
J.R. Tolkien. Tolkien. Lord of the Rings.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not rooted. How does that make sense?
Wow. Okay. Well,
that makes no sense to what we're talking about. Anyway, speaking the truth, many mediators are curious. They're curious about the depths of human nature, and they often make an effort to understand other people's true feelings. This can make them capable of great empathy. It can also enable them to communicate in ways that are sensitive, original, and quite moving. Perhaps because of these strengths, mediators tend to crave opportunities for creative self-expression. It comes as no surprise that many famous mediators are poets, writers, and actors. People with this personality type often enjoy dreaming up all sorts of stories and possibilities. You want me to read that little green section too?
Sure, yeah.
Mediators have a talent for self-expression. They may reveal their innermost thoughts and secrets through metaphors and fictional characters. By using their imaginations in this way, mediators can explore their inner nature and their place in this world. That said, they can have a tendency to daydream and fantasize rather than take action. Yep. If they don't act on their dreams and ideas, mediators are likely to end up feeling frustrated or unfulfilled. That's so powerful.
Before we get to the second section of this introduction, how much of that resonated with you?
Yes.
Like, would you say that's up there, like accurate, or like anything?
Especially the last part. I daydream a lot, and I fantasize. I mean, okay, that sounds weird. Sorry. I daydream.
This just became a different.
Hey, it says fantasize.
It does.
I daydream and.
No, we can't talk today. We just can't.
It's alright. This might be our best episode because we're funny.
Yeah.
We're not funny.
Okay.
I don't act to my dreams and my ideas.
Okay.
I'm so lonely.
We're just gonna go to the next.
In search of a calling.
This new year is
Mediators
different than we thought it would be.
may feel directionless or stuck unless they connect with the sense of purpose for their lives.
Yeah.
For many mediators, this purpose has something to do with helping and uplifting others. That's true. Empathetic by nature, these personalities may feel other people's suffering as if it were their own. This only strengthens their motivation to be of service. Although mediators might want to help everyone, they may need to focus their attention and energy on one worthy cause at a time. Otherwise, they can become so overwhelmed by all the problems that they can't fix that they're tempted to give up on even trying. This is a sad sight for mediators' friends, who often depend on their hopeful outlook. Fortunately, like flowers in the spring, mediators' creativity and idealism can bloom even after the darkest of seasons. Although they know the world will never be perfect, mediators still care about making it better however they can. This quiet belief in doing the right thing may explain why these personalities so often inspire compassion, kindness, and beauty everywhere they go. Mediators may know J.R.R. Tolkien, William Shakespeare Bjork, and Alicia Keys.
Bjork.
Tom Hiddleston, Julia Roberts, William Wordsworth, Johnny Depp. How come Frodo Baggins? How come William Wordsworth is the only one that has a Y on the bottom?
I don't know, actually.
Amelia Pollani.
Pulaine, I think.
Arwen. How come I'm getting Lord of the Ring characters? Fox Mulder.
X-Files.
Anne
of Green Gables.
Fake people. Sybil Branson. Lance Sweets. How many people? Oh my goodness. Constantine Levin. I think Levin. Okay.
All right.
So that was it. Interesting. Definitely what stuck out is the daydreaming part and fantasizing. Okay, not fantasizing. Oh, well, daydreaming. Daydreaming is definitely a home run because I do daydream a lot. I'm daydreaming right now, but I daydream 90% of my life.
Dang, that's
a lot.
Yeah,
but I'd say overall, it's not wrong.
Not
wrong. I'm very satisfied with my results.
So next we're going into the strengths and weaknesses. So knowing Christian objectively, I'm going to try and see whether or not we're both going to try and see whether or not these really match up or not, because I don't think we've looked extensively into this yet. Oh, we're about to find out. All right, here we go. Strengths and weaknesses. We're starting off with the strengths here.
Are we actually reading them or just reading the bullet point? The whole thing?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You want me to do it?
I can do it if you want, and then you can kind of like give your thoughts on it, maybe?
Yeah,
okay. So, thoughtful. Mediators care about other people's feelings. I'm going to bring this mic closer because I'm reading to it. Okay. Mediators care about other people's feelings. They adjust their actions if they think they might hurt anyone, even unintentionally. Kind-heartedness flows from mediator personalities, and everyone around them tends to benefit from it. I would say this was very true watching you in high school.
Oh, like in leadership and stuff?
Yeah, and like always trying to make sure that people felt sort of part of the leadership community, sort of a thing. You always like to kind of bring people into that.
Just huddle them together.
Yeah. So I'd say that's
friends.
I think that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
I know. Generous. Mediators rarely enjoy succeeding at others' expense. In general, people with this personality type want to share the good things in their lives. They value equality, and they want to ensure that every voice and perspective is heard.
That last part, yeah.
Open-minded. Mediators tend to give other people the benefit of the doubt. They aim to be tolerant of other people's beliefs, lifestyles, and decisions. Generally speaking, mediators support others' right to live as they see fit, as long as no one is being hurt. Would you say that is like a bit off or somewhat true?
I don't know. Something about how the last sentence, support others' right to live as they see. I mean, yeah, I don't know why that kind of just stuck out. I think like if someone was like smoking weed 24/7 and I was close to them,
you kind of be like, bro, like.
I guess to kind of. I mean, okay, that was. I'm not referring to anyone in specific. That was just the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, but we live in California. Go figure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, because it's part of my faith to kind of.
I know what you mean.
You know, especially with family members and such. Like, there's. Okay, let me put it this way. Because this reminds me, I'm just going to say it, this reminds me a lot of my faith and how we're taught to love thy neighbor and all the similar fields. So just because I love my family members and friends, there are going to be things that they do, whether if that's in marriage or activities that they take part in, that I will not always approve of. So while I do still love them, that does not mean love also encompasses me approving of everything that they do. So
it's not just so long as no one's being hurt. It's also just sort of a moral thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I see what you mean.
Kind of. So I mean, that was a good topic to discuss.
Let's see. Creative. So mediators can often see things from unconventional perspectives. With their ability to make surprising and unexpected connections, I would say that's very true. Good. It is no wonder that many mediators are drawn to creative pursuits and the arts. Because I think this leans to you being quick on your feet when it comes to speaking and so forth. Really? I think you can be really quick to put a funny statement together really quickly with very little time to actually think about it. You know?
I wouldn't. The last part, I'm drawn to creative pursuits in the arts, but I never took myself as someone being creative you compared to Adrian. This guy,
yikes!
This guy's like a Da Vinci boy.
Da Vinci boy,
with an I.
Da Vinci Code Part 2.
Da Vinci Code.
I think we have enough to read these two, right?
Yeah, and then after we'll go intermission or
intermission.
So after these last two statements, intermission,
and then we'll go over the weaknesses.
Yeah.
Okay, passionate. When an idea or movement captures mediators' imagination and speaks to their beliefs, they can give their whole heart to it. People with this personality type can be reserved or reticent, but that doesn't diminish their strong feelings for a cause that matches their ideals. Yeah. Say that's pretty up there? Yeah, okay. Loyal to their values. Doing the right thing isn't always easy, but mediators' far-reaching vision can help them stay on the course. When they're doing something meaningful, these personalities can have a sense of purpose or even courage that keeps them true to their values.
I like how these statements are phrased, they can have, because it sounds weird to say, I always do the right thing. Right. Just saying that, but it's giving that leeway where it shows.
You have the capacity to.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I think that goes a lot. I think that goes a lot to your other one of sort of the open-mindedness, but not to the extent where you're not taking your own morality into account and what's right and what's wrong, Mm-hmm. I think this matches you pretty well. I don't know what you think. What's your take on it?
I think that was good. I'm very satisfied with the results. Thank you so far to 16 personalities for doing that. I am very satisfied. How many was that?
How many? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 strengths.
Sweet. And then we'll get back to the 6 or so weaknesses
when we come back for this intermission.
After intermission.
So enjoy our failed beginning of this episode.
Oh yeah.
But today we actually have a really exciting episode for you guys. However, we do have the first order of business, which is So we hope that you enjoyed that intermission of us absolutely failing the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
That was rough. That was
fun. My voice is actually a little bit raspy just because we've
done
so much.
Dude, we've been laughing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, before this episode becomes too crazy long, we do have to go over Christian's weaknesses.
None. Super. You just keep scrolling.
It's just an endless list. Okay, so
all right, let's do it.
First
Same thing. You say it and I.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read it so they can hear it, and then you can elaborate.
All right.
Overly idealistic mediators can take their idealism too far. People with this personality type might idolize their romantic partner or expect every aspect of their job to feel meaningful. This can set them up for disappointment when reality falls short of their dreams. I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah, definitely over idealistic.
Are there any like situations that you can kind of like...
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, for every aspect of my job, in high school, when I set myself up like going into a classroom or getting assigned to a certain partner or just anything in class, I expect it to be not always easy, but I expect it to be maybe a little turbulent at first, but then I instantly get it and I have no more issues.
Yeah.
And things like similar to that for not only classes, but also like extracurricular activities and such. And that really just made things a lot worse in the long run. Cause then it was like a self-doubt thing. Like, oh my gosh, something's wrong with me. Cause I'm like
you're not living up to the standard thing.
Yeah. So I set myself up for defeat. Oh, I was going to stick my feet up. Defeat. Just for defeat.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weakness, I'm also not funny. All right, self-critical.
Mediators can expect so much from themselves that they inevitably fall short. When this happens, they may accuse themselves of being selfish or woefully inadequate. This self-criticism can erode their motivation to get things done and their willingness to prioritize necessary self-care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
Moving on. Impractical. When something captures mediators' imagination, they can become so consumed by it that they neglect practical matters. Some people with this personality type even neglect eating or sleeping as they pursue their passion. Other mediators can become so enamored with an idea that they're afraid to act on it because they might not do it perfectly.
I never thought about it like that. I mean,
is it like half and half? Some of that true, some of that not?
No, I never thought. Maybe it's true, and I just never. But there are times when I neglect eating or sleeping just because I. But that's always just because working on like projects or something, or just can't sleep. But yeah, I mean,
that's fine.
Sure.
Emotionally driven. Mediators can become so focused on their emotions that they lose track of what's really going on. It can be a challenge for these personalities to slow down and make sure that their feelings aren't preventing them from clearly seeing the facts of a situation.
I'd say that has truth to it. There are definitely times when emotion was like, and took, yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Holy moly. All right.
What does that mean? Conflict averse.
Conflict averse. Mediators generally prefer to avoid... Oh, yeah. Read this
Ding,
one.
ding, ding.
Mediators...
That is me.
Dude, this is like Christian. Ding. Mediators generally prefer to avoid conflict.
Yeah.
They can put a great deal of time and energy into trying to please everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
This desire to please others can drown out their own inner wisdom and make them painfully sensitive to even constructive criticism.
Ding. You want to say the last part again? Because I was kind of loud.
Yeah, that's
Make
cool.
them painfully sensitive to even constructive criticism.
I actually wouldn't say that you're sensitive to constructive criticism, but I would say it's true for pretty much everything else.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
cool. I was spot on. Yeah, I am. I tried my best to. Even my parents watching this right now, you can see us. They'll be like, "Yeah, that's Christian." Where I try best to avoid conflict.
People
I
pleaser.
internalize everything. And I'm not that I'm proud of that, but it's who I am.
It's who I am, man.
But yeah, Adrian's. We were just talking about that when we went to College Park.
College Park,
the Delta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
That's true.
He knows. I am people pleaser.
And then finally, the final weakness that it goes over is difficult to get to know. Mediators are private, reserved, and sometimes self-conscious. This can make them somewhat difficult to really get to know. Their need for personal space can contribute to the guilt that they feel for not giving more of themselves to those they care about. I know you very well, so I don't know if I'm the best to talk about this.
I don't know. I don't think I think I've gotten better since like freshman year.
I would say so.
For sure. I think if it comes really down to it and someone's like, hey, I think you should talk to this person just to get to know them a bit better. Like if I know it's for that reason, instead of just going up to a random person on the street and saying,
Oh, I see what you mean.
like, if it comes like, I want to be friends with this person, or he or she seems cool, then I think I can get there. So
yeah, I wouldn't say that this. I mean, if someone had this as like a serious problem, I could see it as a weakness, but I don't see it too much in Christian. I don't think.
Yeah.
For the most part, at least.
Overall, though, I think it was pretty spot on.
I think so
was
too.
Really happy to see my weaknesses.
There you go. We're exposing ourselves for you on the internet.
Yeah.
So
this, I bet. How much you bet? These videos that we're gonna make about ourselves is gonna get the most.
2 million views. Anyways.
Dude, thumbnail. What's our weakness? Find out.
Well,
We're about to move on to romantic relationships.
Dude, let's see how Christian fares in one of these. I already know.
Oh yeah. How long is it? I just want to see how long the page is.
All right, let's see.
Dang. All right. Well, friendships is next. So
yeah.
Wait, is that?
We'll be good on the friendship one, but the romantic relationships, Christian and I have been through it. Let's just say, okay, romantic relationships. Do you want to read this or do you want me to read this? Like, how would you?
I don't mind either one.
Okay.
It'll be you. You want to read it? Oh wait, hang on. You read the last one. I think you should read the friendships one.
Okay.
So you want to alternate because it looks like it would be cool if we could alternate. Because you did the last one.
I just want to make sure that's not difficult for you to read. Like, is this okay for you to?
Oh no, yeah. No,
okay.
All
right.
Mediators.
Because I want to see if this is true. Because I've seen Christian in a romantic relationship, like objectively, you know.
Yeah, he's been there.
So I want to see.
We've been to the same school, so.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Mediators are dreamers and idealists, especially when it comes to romance. Can we do that? The concept of true love resonates with them, and they're unlikely to be happy in a relationship that is founded on anything less. People with this personality type may find themselves daydreaming about the perfect relationship, imagining how it would feel to share their innermost selves with another person. Mm-hmm. Most mediators don't just want to find a partner, they want to connect with a soulmate. Oh, whoa, that's cool. This idealism is among their most enduring traits. It's what enables mediators to look past superficial appearances and remember what really matters in love and life. Emphasis.
Sorry.
That said, mediator personalities need to make sure that they see their partners as they are, not as they want them to be. After all, no partner is perfect, and even the most beautiful of relationships has its challenges. With time, many mediators come to learn that true love doesn't just magically happen. It takes compromise, understanding, and effort. Oh,
I think that you get that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say so.
Hopelessly devoted.
I think so.
Yeah. When they meet someone new, most mediators can't help but compare that person with the ideal soulmate they've imagined in the past. Unsurprisingly, this comparison tends to weed out more than a few potential partners. Not everyone can match mediators' standards for morality and authenticity, and their idealized expectations might not be realistic. As a result, single mediators may sometimes worry that they'll never find anyone who is a match for them. You know what?
Yeah, that's interesting because I remember that there was a point where you're like, man, I don't think I want to get married. I don't think I want to do
any of that stuff.
You were like done with everything.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being honest, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't thought about that before. So good job. That was a good one. When they do find a kindred spirit, mediators show themselves to be passionate, hopeless romantics. Oh, damn, he knows. Guitar. At the same time,
that's why we're hopeless romantics, dude. That's why.
With the guitar.
Yeah.
At the same time, they still respect their partner's independence. Mediator personalities use their compassion and insight to understand the people they care about. And they use their creativity to make their partner feel special. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Mediators share a sincere belief that two people can come together in a relationship and make each other better and happier than they were before. Oh my gosh. Ding. That's crazy.
I feel like I should just do like a check mark, like ding,
like that sound effect. Ding.
Yeah.
Most mediators aim to accept their partners as they are. That said, these personalities also want to help their partners learn, grow, and pursue their goals. Mediators are always dreaming up ways to improve themselves and the world around them. Did I read that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing they want for their partners to feel unhappy or stuck. As a result, many people with this personality type decide or dedicate themselves to helping their partners improve their lives. Although this is a noble goal, mediators may need to be careful not to lose sight of their own needs and priorities. Where was I? They might need to... Wait, am I reading that right?
Yeah.
They might also need to make sure that their partners are really ready to change. As long as they do, mediators' support and devotion can make all the difference in their partner's lives. Let's move. Finding what's real. Is that... How many more sections is it?
This is the last
that's
section.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Finding what's real. Part 2.
Dun-dun.
Mediators tend to avoid conflict whenever possible.
Yes.
This can help make their relationship stable, but it can also compromise the authenticity of their connection with their partners. These personalities may try to make their partners happy at all costs, sacrificing their own needs and preferences. Mediators can also have a tendency to mentally fixate on problems in their relationships rather than discuss them openly.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to trigger a conflict, they may find it difficult to talk about what's wrong and why. This can cause significant issues in their relationships. After all, their partners can't read their minds, which is the problem.
We gotta fix that.
We need to date an X-Men. Or
X.
X-Women, sorry. People with this personality type may need to remind themselves that open, honest communication is necessary in a relationship. Even if it isn't always easy. It's true. These moments of candor, that's a nice word, can transform a relationship for the better. As long as they communicate openly, mediators are more than capable of staying true to themselves in a relationship and encouraging the person they love to do the same. By bringing their whole hearts and minds into their relationships, mediators can find out what it truly means to love and be loved. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Interesting.
dun,
I thought that was very...
Yeah.
Are we going to lay the cards on the table? I think that was very...
I think that
That was definitely... That's true.
Especially, what was it? There was a specific one. Yeah, these personalities may try to make their partners happy at all costs, sacrificing their own needs and preferences, as well as fixating problems on their relationships rather than discussing them openly.
I think what we've seen in the past tab, it's always, for me, if you guys are like, even if you're not exactly, because you can have some of these traits and not be part of this category, right? But for people that relate, sometimes you just try to solve problems all by yourself. Maybe it motivating causes because you don't want to cause more problems. Right. But in the end, this is kind of relieving to see because it kind of just reminds you that anything real is worth putting it all out there.
Yeah.
And, what they say at the bottom where it says something about candor will make it a real...
Yes.
These moments of candor can transform a relationship for the better. So I think that's really cool. This is kind of fun. I like doing this.
It's kind of cool, huh?
Gosh, this. We
hope that you guys are enjoying this.
Yeah, this understands myself more than I do. So.
All right. So, really cool. next section.
You want it? Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's overlook the whole thing. Friends. Oh, it was pretty short.
I can probably get through that. How many?
Yeah. I mean, if not, we can always continue it because this is gonna be pretty long. Anyway.
Yeah, I can get through this. All right. Friendships. Okay. So. I think this is good for you to comment on whenever you feel the need. Cut me off whenever you feel like you should need to say anything. Let's see here. Mediators are among the most social of all introverts. Dude, that is the truest statement about you, but yeah.
Yeah.
And they care about even their most casual acquaintances. That said, they're still introverts.
I like how it says that said. They're still introverts, period.
This means that they tend to feel most fulfilled by spending time with a small, intimate circle of friends. Mm-hmm. Acquaintances may come and go, but this inner circle is likely to include mediators' friends for life. Early in friendship, mediators may be somewhat reluctant to share their inner lives. They may try to draw out their new friend instead, learning more about that person's passions and motivations. As the friendship progresses, however, mediator personalities can find it very meaningful to share their secret dreams and ideals with someone they know they can trust. Okay, the search for kindred spirits. In looking for potential friends, mediators may find themselves drawn to people who remind them of themselves. Specifically, they may look for people who share their curiosity about human nature and their belief in doing the right thing. Among these kindred spirits, people with the mediator personality type may feel accepted and understood in a way that helps them bloom in their own time.
Yeah.
That said, mediators are capable of befriending all sorts of people. That's.
Yeah, I
think leadership shows a lot of this.
Yeah, I think we had to learn that in leadership to kind of, be flexible and all that. And I was cool when they said, FYI, about the being friends with people that are similar to you and your beliefs. Because like with closest ones I've talked to recently, like you, Lucas and Nick, each one of these 3 Power Rangers all have something.
Scooby Gang.
Yeah, Scooby Gang. They all have something that we share common ground on. That's interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. That said, mediators are capable of befriending all sorts of people. The combination of their intuitive and prospecting traits draws them to diverse perspectives, which helps them appreciate friends whose experiences and worldviews are totally different from their own. Mediator personalities may actually find it invigorating to connect with someone who, on the surface, has little in common with them. For mediators, a true friendship is founded on shared values, not just shared experiences. People with this personality type are unlikely to form strong friendships simply out of convenience. For example, while their affection for their coworkers may be strong, just working in the same office isn't enough for mediators to guarantee a substantial friendship. Deeper connections must come into play. Okay, and this is the last section. Friends for life. When mediators befriend someone, they may secretly or not so secretly hope to be friends with that person for life. These personalities are capable of strong, stable friendships marked by passionate support and subtle poetic wit, and a profound level of emotional insight. Their friends will be rewarded with loving sensitivity and depth. A hallmark of this relationship is an ever-present desire to help learn from and understand each other. That said, mediators do need personal space and alone time in order to recharge. At times, people with this personality type may withdraw from even their closest friends in order to reconnect with themselves and restore their energy, as all introverts must. These departures are usually temporary, but mediators may need to make sure that their friends don't feel snubbed by their absence. And then there's like a little highlighted green section here. It says, even as their friendships grow stronger and deeper, mediators' enigmatic qualities never truly vanish. People with this personality type look for ways to improve their friendships and share their affection with those who matter to them. Often this takes the form of spending quality time with their friends, coming up with big dreams for the future, and indulging in deep conversations about all sorts of topics. But even when mediators are entirely on their own, they always hold their friends in their hearts.
That is what the thing that stuck out to me the most was that part where it said the first one, they may secretly or not so secretly hope to be friends with that person for life. I don't know, just me. I think that's pretty crazy to hear them, because every time, I don't know if it was more so when it was during high school, but when I would meet new people that I knew I wasn't as close to, like we were, I just always had a thought in the back of my mind, like, this guy or girl is really cool. I just really hope that we could stay friends in the long run. So it's kind of weird that it says that, because I think it just comes from some experience of seeing people come and go, and how that kind of just strengthens it a bit more when you know someone that has a cool personality. You want them to stick around. That's just me, just like, hey, we should be friends longer than high school. And
I really agreed with the part where it said that they needed like a chance to recharge. I think that's true, because I remember in junior year, both of us sort of distanced ourselves from each other for a little while.
Yeah,
remember, because we were focusing on some other stuff. So, but that was back together. That was definitely cool. By the way, the reason we have this new bling on is because New Year. We forgot to celebrate that part. But yeah, happy 2021. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Okay. No, okay. I thought you were going to keep going. All right. So next is parenthood. So this is allegedly how, Christian, you're going to parent your kids. So pay attention.
I thought you meant my parenthood.
Oh, that was... Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Parenthood.
Oh, sweet. Is that supposed to be my kid?
That is supposed to be your kid.
Ew.
Got a cool looking kid, dude. Hudson.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Mediators.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Hang on a second. Hold on.
My bad.
Okay, who's going? Who's
No,
starting?
here. It's all you, bro. You got this.
Me,
I believe.
Infbuzz tend to see life as a journey toward meaning and fulfillment. I don't see it that way. It's just infinite void of nothingness. Few things give them more joy than bringing like-minded people on that journey with them. In their own understanded way, mediator personalities enjoy helping others learn and grow. And they can find a unique opportunity for this in parenthood. From the start, mediators aim to be warm, loving, and supportive, and open-minded. They delight in their children's wide-eyed wonder at the world. In general, people with this personality type want to give their children the freedom to form their own opinions and discover their own interests. Oh, not bad. Mediators may enjoy raising free spirits, but that doesn't mean they're totally hands-off. They want to teach key values to their children, including honesty, compassion, and the importance of caring for others. They also want their children to understand the meaning of personal responsibility, especially when it comes to not hurting others. In the little subsection there is mediators never stop encouraging their children to learn and grow. These personalities use their sensitivity to communicate in ways that will resonate with their children. Coping with challenges. First topic. Mediator parents want to serve as a good role model. Parents want to serve as good role models. To do this, they often try to keep their problems, negative emotions, and frustrations from their children, preserving a sense of harmony in the household. This can help their children feel safe and cared for. Mediators may also try to shield their children from the greater problems in the world. This is certainly appropriate when their children are young, but eventually mediators will need to find ways to talk through their tougher issues with their kids. Like parents of any personality type, mediator parents inevitably face challenges. They take their parenting responsibilities seriously, so it can feel like a personal failure when their children misbehave in ways both large and small. They may be especially upset when they see their children behaving in ways that don't seem considerate or ethical. Discipline doesn't come easily to mediator personalities, but at times they may wonder if they should have been stricter or firmer. So like afterwards thinking, oh, should I have done that?
Yeah. So probably implying that you like should have sort of maybe had a bit of a firmer hand in it.
Yeah. So go back in time and do that.
Last tip. No. Don't take
You're
the cookie.
Fine. You're do it. Just do whatever you want, child. Balancing structure with spontaneity.
Yeah, that's how you say that word.
For many mediator parents, establishing a practical day-to-day structures and rules for their children can be a challenge. Fortunately, people with this personality type can use their creative energy to impose rules without stifling their children's curiosity and enthusiasm. By balancing structure with their spontaneity, mediator parents can help their children grow in their most caring, responsible, and joyful selves.
So obviously there's no real way to like validate that because you haven't parented yet. But I mean, based off of that, like, would you say that's accurate to how you would see yourself parenting?
I mean, how do you know?
I mean, I wouldn't. Would you?
I mean, how do you know? I already had an experience.
Whoa.
Just kidding. No. Yeah, no.
Is it who I think it is?
I know. I was gonna say. I was wondering if you were gonna notice the look I gave. You're like, obviously you can't know that because you weren't a parent. I was like, but no. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You're right.
Gotta keep it Christian out here.
Yeah. Just I am a parent actually to 3. You remember those 3 little keychains I had? The green ones?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, Wonka, Frosty, and Drake. Yeah. So, but
yeah, you know what? I take that back. You have parented.
Thank you.
And that was Also, you have 3 dogs.
Yeah, I have 3 dogs. Exactly. So 3 little crazy people.
Yeah.
I don't. This seems like a way I would go. I would like to parent like that.
That seems like attractive to you as a way of parenting.
I kind of like. I could see myself.
Anything you would kind of change about it? Like you'd say, I do that a bit different.
I don't know, because obviously it's different than when you do have
right
a child. You know what I want to do? I'm going to look back on this episode and just look at how how I'm doing this. You know what, future Christian, if you already, this is like way in the future.
Just go like,
when you already have
set a reminder on your
kin,
phone now.
right now, when you have kin, just, you know what, I heard this somewhere in a movie somewhere where it's like, if you don't know you're doing parenting the right way, then you're doing a good job. It sounded cooler at the moment, but
yeah,
just kind of follow these guidelines and just enjoy having a child.
Yeah.
Take them to Chick-fil-A. Ooh, I forgot. There's Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A.
It's sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Your chick.
How to fillet it.
Yeah, but to answer your question, yes, that seems like a way I want to go. I wouldn't change anything.
Legit. All right, now career paths. So this is actually a bit more relevant to our current lives. What were you gonna say? Oh wait, I have headphones on. What the heck? All right, here it's it. Oh. 1 second. 1 second.
Don't say it. It was a joke. All right.
Career paths. Let's see here. Wow, Christian's been going through it. Let's just say that. Let's see here. Many mediators long for a career.
No, sorry.
That was wow.
All right, action.
Many mediators long for a career that doesn't just take care of the bills, but also fulfills meaning. They want to spend their days doing something they genuinely love, preferably without too much stress or drama. For these personalities, an ideal professional life should feel like a calling, not just a job. At times, idealistic mediators might struggle to find professions that meet their practical needs and fulfills their dreams. They may drift in frustration, waiting for the perfect job to present itself and eventually feeling stuck or worried that they're not living up to their potential. Alas, there is no such thing as a perfect job. The question of whether to settle for less than ideal position can weigh heavily on people with this personality type. Fortunately, mediators stand out for their creativity, independence, and sincere desire to connect with and help others. These traits can help them shine and find fulfillment in nearly any line of work.
Oh.
Versatility. All right, there's a place for everyone. Mediators can succeed nearly anywhere, but certain fields seem to be especially attractive to these personalities. With their curiosity and their love for self-expression, many mediators dream of becoming writers. They may write novels, seek out interesting in freelance niches, or even find themselves doing communications in a corporate field or for a non-profit organization. Richly imaginative mediators can infuse even the driest of fundraising or marketing materials with new life.
Cool.
And then in the little green box, it says, nearly any field can benefit from mediators' artful communication style. As a result, mediators may have their pick of jobs when choosing whether to work in the nonprofit or for-profit sphere or for themselves. So pretty much you can work for a boss or for yourself is kind of what it's saying.
Yeah, like a realtor or to anything else.
Yeah. Although these personalities aren't known for seeking the spotlight...
Wait, hang on. Why is that funny?
Nothing.
Hey, hold on. Wait, what is that supposed to be?
All I'm saying is that you're a bit out there, you know?
What do you mean I'm a bit out there?
Anyways.
Hey,
they may find their purpose.
58% introverted.
Hey, good on you. Good on you.
You mean out there? Like, what do you mean out there?
Actually, you know what? I think that's funny because I don't think that you seek the spotlight, but I think that it's often on you regardless.
What is that supposed to mean?
Let's see here. They may find their life's purpose in the performing arts. Mediators, this is true. Mediators are sensitive to artistic beauty, and some of them may... I don't know why that's funny. And some of them simply come to life in worlds of music, drama, or dance. These mediators can draw from their inner depths to pull out exquisite interpretations of a creator's work. Many mediators also create their own works as playwrights, composers, and choreographers. Whenever they do, people with this personality type want to feel that their work is helping others. As a result, some mediators find it gratifying to work with clients face to face. Service careers such as massage therapy, physical rehabilitation, counseling, social work, psychology, and even teaching can be exceptionally rewarding for mediators who take pride in the progress and growth that they help foster. That's actually true.
Yeah. That's funny. It says psychology.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
interested in psych.
People with this personality type tend to put others' interests ahead of their own. This is a mixed blessing, and it can make it hard for them to establish a healthy work-life balance. That said, few things are more rewarding for mediators than seeing their work help change someone's life for the better.
I can see that.
Okay, finding their way. Mediators may find it demotivating to work in high-stress, bureaucratic, or hectic environments. They may also become frustrated by workspaces that are highly critical or competitive. Workspaces that reward independence tend to be a good fit for mediators, although they may appreciate some structure and oversight to help them avoid procrastination and getting lost in thought. That said, mediators don't need ideal conditions to thrive professionally. These personalities want to live in tune with their values in their careers as much as in any other aspect of their lives. As long as they feel a strong sense of mission in their work, they can put up with and overcome any number of challenges. So, I mean, what's sort of your take on that?
That's cool. There's something that what did it say in the beginning where it said like composing or screenwriting,
Choreographing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. The main ones for me, it's cool that it says like it kind of dives both into two career fields I'm interested in, which is kind of like counseling or psychology, and then just music and film. Like film. I like that kind of expressive art industry.
I agree.
So it was cool seeing that, because it's like, oh, it knows. It already knows. This website knows more about me than I do. So it's cool.
We're doing good on the.
But yeah, we're doing
right,
great. We have like look at that, 12:51. Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Okay, the next
blazing through.
Are we gonna workplace habits?
Workplace habits. Let's
ding,
see.
Ding ding ding.
All right.
That's a terrible infographic. All right. Oh yeah. All right. We can do.
I think they're all like the same length.
Okay. Yeah, we got this. All right.
All right.
Workplace habits.
Go.
Mediators want to feel a sense of purpose in their same one. Yeah. Purpose in their work. Wherever they find themselves on the job ladder, people with this personality type value harmony, and they try to find an emotional and moral connection to their work. These traits color how they respond to authority in the workplace, as well as how they express it. Mediator subordinates. What's that supposed to mean?
Like people below you.
Oh, haha. Fired.
Dang.
Mediators can be extremely dedicated and considerate employees. They take pride in being honest and doing the right thing in all circumstances. They also feel gratified by pleasing others, from their bosses to their customers. Mediator personalities feel motivated when they're thinking up ways to help others, not worrying about checklists or bottom lines. Is that like bottom line?
Bottom. Like deadlines? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
No.
I don't know what the bottom line is. I'm sorry.
This explains why praise and positive feedback can make them light up. Oh, yeah. On the flip side.
On the flip side.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Criticism can lead mediators to shut down.
Dang.
When faced with punishing expectations or a highly negative boss, they may find it hard to get things done. As employees, mediators enjoy having freedom and latitude. They like to use their creativity rather than just do as they're told. That said, they tend to benefit from deadlines and clear expectations to keep them on track. Otherwise, people with this personality type might get caught up in perfecting their ideas rather than accomplishing tasks.
That's a good point.
Interesting. Mediator colleagues.
Here we go.
Mediator personalities generally don't enjoy hierarchies. They like to promote equality in the workplace, and their ideal professional environment is one where everyone feels valued and is encouraged to share their ideas. As colleagues, mediators do what they can to make this ideal a reality. Mediators can be private, so they're probably not the social butterflies of their workplace. That said, they tend to be pleasant and kind-hearted colleagues, and they can be quite friendly. Right. Mediators don't like conflict, drama, or workplace politics. Instead, they try to act in ways that foster harmony and cooperation. When one of their co-workers needs help, mediators will often pitch in without any expectation of praise or recognition. One of mediators' greatest contributes as colleagues is their empathetic communication style. These personalities speak in a way that is honest but kind, which can set a positive tone for the entire workplace. Touched. Mediator managers, like me as a manager. Oh,
like you in charge.
Okay, yeah. Because it says, as managers, mediators are among the personality types least likely to act as if they're in charge. They respect their employees as full-fledged human beings, not just as workers. Rather, they make all the decisions themselves. They often ask to hear their employees' thoughts and opinions. In general, people with this personality type don't micromanage. Like, dude, what is that?
Micromanage means like you're controlling every single aspect of what someone else is doing.
Instead, they keep their eyes on the big picture. They see it as their responsibility to support their employees, not tell them exactly what to do and how to do it. Whenever possible, they encourage people who work for them to develop their own ideas and use their own best judgment. There is a downside to this management style. Sometimes mediators may struggle to set boundaries, drill down on inefficiencies, or offer criticism even when it's necessary. This can slow down their team and create needless stress, both for the mediators and for their employees. At times, managers with this personality type may need to be strict for the good of their team.
This is interesting because it almost parallels the parenting.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're giving them a bit, like you want to give them that ability to, like your child and the employees, like that ability of like some personal judgment in a situation.
Yeah.
But you might not, set the boundaries, to the point where they might say, oh, this is,
being fully.
Being fully.
So
like you want to give them some freedom, but maybe you give them a bit too much to the point where it becomes
Michael
unmanageable.
Scott from The Office. Have you watched The Office? People that watch The Office know Michael Scott, and I think this is very similar to him because he even says in the very first episode he's a friend first and then he's a boss.
That sounds like the mediator. Okay,
Michael Scott.
All right, and here's the conclusion for
the
Christians.
Conclusion. Should we test it or should we just start a new clip?
We'll probably just start a new clip.
All right, so.
All right.
Sweet.
So this is the finale on Christian's personality type. And obviously, as you can tell, this went for a pretty long time, I think. So this is going to be a two-parter.
This was a fun episode, though.
Yeah, so next episode we'll go over mine. But let's finish and see the conclusion.
My life. All right.
that could be real talk, my friend. Okay, let's see.
Wait, how long is it? So I know if I could speed up it.
It's good. It's good.
All right. Here's the conclusion. You want to read it or do you want?
Since it's a conclusion, it's up to you.
Okay. You know what? I think you should do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear it from another InfPuzz voice.
All right. Few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as mediators. Their altruism and vivid imagination allow them to overcome many challenging obstacles, and more often than not, they brighten the lives of those around them in the process. Mediators' creativity is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet mediators can be tripped up in some areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset. When it comes to finding or keeping a partner, making friends, pursuing a meaningful career, or planning for the future, people with this personality type may need to consciously develop their weaker traits and gain new skills. What you have read so far is just an introduction to the complexity of the mediator personality type. You may have muttered to yourself, wow, that is so accurate, it's a little creepy, or finally someone understands me. You may have asked, how do they know more about me than the people I'm closest to? This is not a trick. If you felt understood because you were, you felt understood because you were. We've studied how mediators think and what they need to reach their full potential. In the process, we've learned how people with your personality type can overcome even their greatest personal challenges. But to overcome these challenges, you need to have a plan, a personal roadmap, a vision for where you want to head and why. In this introduction, you've learned how mediators tend to behave in certain circumstances and what their key strengths and weaknesses are. Now it is time to go much deeper into your personality type and answer why, how, and what if. This knowledge is only the beginning of a lifelong journey. Are you ready to learn why mediators Are you ready to learn why mediators like you act in the ways they do? What motivates and inspires you? What are you afraid of? And what are you secretly dream about? How can you unlock your true potential? And then it goes on to our premium profile provides a
roadmap to a happier, more successful, more versatile you! Exclamation point. It will offer supportive guidance as to get to know your most innermost self, break free of unhelpful old behaviors, and find new ways to go after your dreams. If you're ready to create your own path through life, we are here to help you.
So pretty much they're going to make money, and we're cheap as dirt, so that's not happening today.
And I learned how to do this while he was talking.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's
pretty
so intuitive.
Mediator.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Christian, this was your personality laid out. What's the sitch, my friend?
I can't complain. I've never actually, because we had to do this in adulting.
We did, yeah.
But I never actually took the time to go into it. I just told him I did, so I get the A. Yeah, but it's I recommend for anybody doing this to do it because it's actually a bit eye-opening. So, and it kind of shows you areas where your strengths and weaknesses, and this was pretty accurate. So, I give it a 5 out of 5. This was good. 8.
Solid. Nice.
At the same time,
what were like the biggest things that you disagreed with that it said where you were like, maybe not?
I think I was really happy. Well, okay, disagreed with. There's nothing that I was really like, I super disagree with this.
Yeah.
Totally. Just like little things where it said I was very creative. I don't think I'm creative. That's it though.
You heard it here first.
Other than that, it's been pretty spot on. I like seeing my my weaknesses in my romantic relationships.
The romantic relationships, ladies,
Now
you know what you need to know.
Now you know. Actually, I didn't say anything on there about Chick-fil-A. I don't care about any of that stuff. Chick-fil-A.
Ladies, if you like Chick-fil-A,
that's my love potion. Just Chick-fil-A.
So if you couldn't already.
What do you mean, ladies? Well, ladies watch this.
Yeah, that's true.
No women watch our podcast.
Yeah. Wait, you're right. If you're a woman watching this, what are you doing? We're sorry.
In the end, I am very sassified with the results.
Yeah.
So, this video is not sponsored by 16 Personalities.
Yeah, we should probably make that clear. We're not getting paid for this. This was just an experiment and something I thought would be cool to do. And then I think we've been pretty satisfied with it.
Yeah, I can't over explain that. This is really cool. Next, we're going to do Adrian.
Yeah, we're going to find out all about...
we're going to do Adrian's profile.
Yeah.
That's such a mediator thing to say.
Yeah.
If you guys are mediators and we're like the same, that's awesome.
Yeah, you should reach out to him. Almost like you should reach out to him on his Instagram, which will be in the description of this video. And also comment if you're a mediator, because why not?
We're in that mood now, but should we do... I guess we should do proper closing, because this is a video, technically.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, there is going to be a part 2 to this.
We're technically do this personality, so check it out.
Part 1.
Oh, on Sunday? Or the next Sunday after that?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is... Oh, we're going to do your next... Oh, yeah. Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sweet. Awesome. Well...
So thank you guys for watching this video. We hope that you learned something new. If you're a mediator like Christian, perhaps this was a bit eye-opening to you. And hopefully you'll take this test because I think it is more beneficial than not. And now you know more about Christian than Christian knows about himself.
I forgot everything that we just talked about. So you use that to your advantage.
We do have a verse of the day, I believe, Christian Caito.
Oh. Yeah, of course we do.
Let's...
Such a mediator thing to do. Yes. Yeah. So yes.
Timothy.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes. Timothy 1 or 2 Timothy, 2 Timothy 1:7.
2 Timothy 1:7. I'm there.
2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
It was good.
Basically, it's just reminding you that fear doesn't exist. All that stuff is it's fake.
Just
so
fluff.
Just respect yourself enough to claim what is rightfully yours, which is the things that we just talked about. Fear. I mean, not fear. Power.
Take fear for your
love,
own. And a sound mind.
Yeah, so keep that with you. Carry that around your neck. Thank you guys for watching. Reach out to us.
And Happy New Year.